Okay, this is for Hal Butler. It's the 22nd of October, reviewing his lesson on Monday the 21st at the Dennis Clark Golf School. Hal, you're doing very well. I want to remind you of a couple things that we've been working on. First of all, we said your posture is great. You've made a lot of improvement in that. The only thing that we're doing is we're going to try to keep a little more pressure in the last three fingers of the left hand, which is actually the same as putting the left thumb long. That's where, if you'll notice, if you'll put the thumb down, you'll feel a little more pressure in the last three fingers. And what that does is keep you from being too handsy and flipping the club over to hit that low kind of hook that goes over here and causes you problems. Once in a while you might lose one like this, but that'll be a reminder for you to release your hands. That is, I've got your thumb in such a place that you can roll your hands over and not worry about that low quick hook. So that's the grip issue, and it's big. You're going to have to remind yourself on every swing to make sure that it's in that position, because if you were to get the club too much in your fingers, you'd get a little too handsy, or hands take over, and you do release the club, you roll them over, you're going to hit the hook. So I took the hook out by the grip, and that's what you want to remember. You're doing a nice job of maintaining your posture. You ask about lifting your left heel, and I think that's fine, as I said, as long as it doesn't cause the whole body to lift. And it looks like you're not doing that, so that's good. I think it's a good job for seniors to focus on the left heel coming up and turning the right hip as far back as you can. You can get that belt buckle. The left heel helps you turn. And the young flat bellies, they don't have to do that as much as we do as seniors. The only caution I have for it is losing your posture, and you're not doing that. You're staying pretty well structured, so that's good. You've also made some advances in getting the club down on a better lower angle. It's at times still a little steeper than we want, but it's not. It's much better than what it was, and that's all in golf we can ask for, isn't it? So if you notice, you're starting here and then you're returning to there. So that's excellent. You're also this heel's coming up. You're turning through much better. And the last caution I would have for you is to make sure that you hit down on everything. Your tendency is to have an upswing. We call it a shallow attack angle. See, that's an upswing. That's what we don't want. I want you to think of a lower finish around here. You turn through and keep your hands a little bit lower through the impact. Especially your driver. Those ones that you get real thin sometimes are the result of hitting too much up on the ball. Technically, I mean, I'm not trying to say that technically we don't hit up on the driver. We do, but you hit too much up on it. That's why I need you thinking down. And I have some very, very good low handicap zero scratch players who have to think that too, because of their tendency to want to get too shallow at impact. So those are your keys: grip, ball position alignment before you start. You like to lift the left heel, not lose your posture. Come down on a nice plane like that and finish. Think about hitting down and finish over on that left side. And if that doesn't bother your injured foot, you're in good shape to play your best golf. There you go, Hal. See you next week.